What's up YouTube, it's your boy Cam. Today we are doing a little different video, no gameplay today, but if you click on this video, this is the fastest way to complete the Team Affinity program and then the monthly awards program. I'm going to go over Team Affinity first and then I'll get into monthly awards. If you like these kind of videos, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you don't enjoy these kind of videos, the hell you click on this for? We're talking about Team Affinity first here, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It kind of works how it has the past couple seasons. Not really a lot of changes, but I'm going to go over exactly how I'm going to do this, how these programs, and I usually get them down in, under a week, something like that. Obviously, I'm putting in like 15-hour days on the fucking game to get that done in less than a week, but this is what, in my opinion, the fast way to do it. This is how I am going to complete these Team Affinity programs, and let's hop right in here. So first, in one of these programs, you are going to do the moments here. Obviously, since I'm going to do all the programs, I'm going to do all of the moments for each program first. But I'm just going to talk about it like I'm doing one program. So let's take the NL Central, for example. I'm going to do all of these moments first before I do anything else. And then we're going to hop into the Showdown. Showdowns are not fun. I'm well aware. Very annoying. Also well aware. Gotta do the Showdown. Showdown is definitely the second thing you want to do. Get it out of the way. That's giving you about 20,000 progress. The moments are going to give you about 45, about 7,500. So after the Showdown and the moments, you're going to have one of these classic packs and one of these NL Central player packs right here. And now, why are these important? To make more progress in the Team Affinity program, you're going to need stat missions with the captain players, and then parallel XP missions for the classic players right here. So that's why you want to do the Showdown in the moments first, is because you want as many of these packs as you can possibly get before you start playing the Conquest. So like I said, you're going to go moments, Showdown, Conquest. Do the Conquest, and as you play the Conquest, you're going to use these captains and classic players. As you use them, you will complete stats and parallel XP missions to get more of these packs. And the more you do the Conquest, when you complete the Conquest, you'll get even more of these. Self-explanatory, right? You're going to want to put these players in your lineup, use them until you complete the stat and the parallel XP missions, and then you switch them out for the extra players you get, and you just keep on going. You can complete the Conquest here, and once you're done with the moments, the Showdown, and the Conquest, the real grind begins. As you can see, they have this thing here called the Mini Seasons Voucher. This is probably where you're going to make the majority of your progress here in this program. And let me show you exactly where to go to get those Mini Seasons vouchers here. Going to go to Single Player Modes, Mini Seasons, and you're going to want to go to the Team Affinity Season 3. Make sure it's Season 3, or else it will not work. Team Affinity Season 3 here. There you go. Team Affinity Season 3. And as you can see, there are 28 games here. May seem a little daunting, but don't be worried. You do not have to play all 28 games here. So how this is going to work may be a little confusing, but I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to play the first 14 games. You play them on Rookie. You don't have to play them on a higher difficulty at all. Play them on Rookie. You're going to win those 14 games. Every 5 games you win gives you a voucher. So you're going to get vouchers for every 5 games you win on top of you winning the championship at the end of the year. After you play the 14 games, you're going to start loading into the rest of these, and you're going to start quitting out of games. When you quit out of games, this is because you're trying to get to the end, trying to get to the postseason. If you go to standings right here, these first 4 teams at the very top right here, you have to be one of those 4 teams to make the postseason. Doesn't matter which one you are, you just have to be one of those 4. So usually, you say you win the first 14 games, like you should. You can start quitting out. While you're quitting out, keep an eye on the standings. Because if you fall out of these top 4, you're going to have to continue playing. So usually I quit, I win the first 14, quit the next like 13 or 12, and then depending on where I am in the standings, I may or may not play these last 2 games to make sure I win and make the playoffs. But whatever you do, however you want to, if you want to play off 28, have at it. It's not the fastest way. Definitely play the first 14 and then quit. But make sure, no matter what, you do not fall out of this top 4 right here. And then you're going to make the postseason. I think you have to win 6 games in the postseason. And then that's going to give you, I think it's 4 vouchers, if I'm not mistaken. I can't check because I'm not at the end. But I think if you win the championship, you get 4 vouchers. And that's on top of the vouchers you're getting for winning 5 games. That still counts in the postseason. So maybe kind of hard to keep up with here. But essentially, you want to play 14 games. You want to quit out the rest. Make sure you make the playoffs and win the championship. And then you're going to get plenty of vouchers here. And when you go to Team Affinity, it lets you redeem the vouchers right here in the program. Each voucher gives you 4,000 Team Affinity progress, which is pretty good considering you'll have plenty of vouchers here. And while you're playing mini seasons, guess what you're going to do? You guessed it. You put the classic players in. You put the captain players in that you unlock. You put the 97 overalls that you may have unlocked by now. Get parallel XP, get stats of them, and that's going to help you unlock more progress in the program. So I'm going to go through it one more time real quick here. Pretty simple. This is the exact method you want to go to get this done as fast as you possibly can. Moments are first. Then you're going to want to do the showdown. Third, you're going to want to put the players that you have unlocked so far, the classics, the captains that you've unlocked so far, put them in your lineup and complete the conquest. Once you complete the conquest, you're going to hop into mini seasons, fill your lineup with all of your captain, classics, and NL Central All-Star players, the 97s. As many as you have, put them all in your lineup and use those players to complete mini seasons. You're going to play about 14 games, quit out the next like 10 or 12. Make sure by the end of the season you are in that top 4 of those standings. And then when the playoffs start, you play all the games, you win all the games, and you get mini seasons vouchers to put in the Team Affinity program. By the end of your first mini season, if you have not completed the Team Affinity program, you do the same thing again. Go right back to the beginning of mini seasons and do mini seasons all over again until you have completed it. Sounds like a grind? It's because it fucking is. It's pretty rough, but that's the way to do it for sure. That's what you're going to do, Team Affinity. Now let's hop into what else SDS dropped today, the monthly awards program. It's not the same exact thing because, you know, there's no mini seasons, but it's also pretty self-explanatory. First off, what you're going to want to do is make sure you have June Tops Now program completed. You get a collection bonus for completing this program first. So before you do anything, before you start the monthly awards program, you're going to want this program completely finished. Once you get that program finished, you're going to hop into collection right here, and you're going to collect these Tops Now players that you will have had from said completing Tops Now program. So that's going to happen. Then there is an exchange here. You can do the exchange. You don't have to. It's not necessary at all. But then you're going to hop into the moments. Moments, there's plenty of these. There's a lot of moments. You're going to do all these moments first. I'm not sure exactly where these moments are going to get you in terms of progress, but kind of like Team Affinity, it's pretty self-explanatory. After you complete the collection and the moments, you're going to have a decent amount of these monthly awards players unlocked. After you do the moments, you're going to hop into play versus CPU games, or conquest, whichever one, if you want to do 3 innings or 9 innings. It really doesn't matter. But then after that, you're going to have to get hits, home runs, strikeouts, saves, and innings pitched with June monthly awards players. You are also going to need to do parallel XP missions with said monthly awards players. So this loop, like Team Affinity, is even easier to understand. You're going to go collection, moments, play versus CPU with your monthly awards players. That's it. Very monotonous, very boring, but that is the exact way you're going to get this done. If you want to play the event here, it gives you 1 progress for 1 event win. I highly recommend you just ignore this event, this event tab altogether. Not worth it. doing the moments, doing the collection, and getting the parallel XP and the stat missions with your monthly awards players is definitely the fastest way to go about that. And eventually you will be at Mr. 99 Otani. But yep, that's the fastest way to complete Team Affinity and monthly awards. Both programs are a pretty decent grind here in MLB The Show 23, but I think the rewards are definitely worth it. If you have the time, put it in, put some Netflix on, put some YouTube on. Definitely don't just sit here and watch the game. You will literally want to kill yourself. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Hope this video was informative. If it was, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Debuts for Team Affinity players and Otani coming Monday. Deuces.